Hello, good morning and or good afternoon. I'm here with Brightview Exteriors conducting an attempt to repair or pliability test on Mr. Jose Reyna's roof. Here I have a completely missing shingle. These shingles have staples, unfortunately, holding them in. I can see my first staple here. I'll move the camera and show it here in a second. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark my missing shingle here. Now right here next to the camera, resting on the pipe, I have my bar. So I can already see that this shingle has its split right here. So I already know that shingle starts there just from seeing it right here on the 3 tab. I can kind of see, like I said, a little bit of a split here, the difference between this shingle and this shingle. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it here. Can already tell that this shingle is going to start here. 3 tab is always 3 tabs across as to where it gets its name. So already knowing that this is going to be my shingle that I'm going to be replacing, I'm going to go ahead and here with that same blue chalk, I'm going to mark my outer extremities of my repair. So the areas that aren't going to get touched. This roof has quite a bit of age to it already. So this is my outer extremities. Now I'm going to loosen these shingles just to double check what I'm working here with. So I'm going to start over here to the right. Like I said, I know it ends right here or starts here, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to start from here. So now that that's been loosened, I'm gonna have a look up underneath of this shingle. And here I have 2 staples. Here I have 1 staple. Here I have 1 staple. And here I have 1 staple that will have to be removed to get the shingle up underneath there. Now, then I go to the next row above. I have 1 staple here, 1 staple here, and 2 staples up here. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark little numbers here on these tabs that will be manipulated. I'm going to mark them number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Just from me lifting number 4 up right here, I can already see some tearing. Number 5, number 6, number 7. So I'm marking little numbers just so I can test for granules afterwards, but I'll bring you guys a little bit closer just so you can see what I have going on. Now, unfortunately today I do not have a cameraman, so I'm working with my tripod. So this is my area of the repair. Here's my missing shingle. As you can see, my missing shingle has staples. So outer extremities 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 will have to be manipulated in order to get this shingle out and removed. So just from me lifting to check up on what's underneath of here, as you can see staples, I didn't lift up any higher than here. This is less than 40 degrees, and this shingle has already developed a slight, the beginning of tearing right here. The other ones seem okay. This one, number 6, same thing. I lifted, and you can already see that this shingle is not very manipulable without any damage happening. So now my next steps are going to be removing those, in this case, staples. So for staples, I like to use my claw. Makes my life a little bit easier. So I'm going to go over here to number 1. I'm not going to lift it past where I'm going to nail or how high I need to in order to nail. So first staple, as you can see, first staple has been removed. Now number 2 has a staple as well. I believe all of these tabs have a staple, or at least 2 staples up underneath of them. So number 2 staple was removed. Number 3 staple was removed. Number 4, one staple has been removed. Here we go. I have 3 in my hands. 3 staples. Whoosh. Let me put my bar over here. 3 staples in my hand and 1 over here, so 4 total. I'm gonna set them over here to the side. I'm gonna go to this next row above. I'm gonna start from left to right. So number 7 has 2. So number 7, whoosh. These staples are extremely deeply embedded in the shingle, so it's a little bit rough to get them out. So that's staple number 1 under tab number 7. Staple number 2 under tab number 7. I'm gonna set these over right here. 1 staple under tab number 6. Here we go. And 1 staple under tab number 7. Okay, so that is all of our staples. It's 8 total. 7 tabs, 8 staples. Now I'm gonna take my bar. I'm gonna loosen these non-wind damaged, or yes, non-missing shingles. So here we go, pulling it out, and as you can see, completely missing here. Now up underneath of this shingle, you can tell the age is very old due to the paper identification strip or nail strip. So here, just by touching the glue strip, I can tell that this shingle is no longer sticky. This is my new glue strip, and as you can see, if I touch it, it's automatically already sticking. Now here I'm gonna shove this one up underneath of there. Oof. It's a toasty day today. It's about 100 degrees outside. So here we go, putting it up underneath. Make sure it's even. Yep. Now I'm gonna grab some nails that I have here. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna start with 4 nails just for now. Grab my hammer. So just so you guys can see the nail zone, this is how far my nail zone is. So this is how far I have to lift up my shingle to be able to nail it properly in the desired area by the manufacturer. So that's nail number 1. Now this is nail number 2. This is nail number 3. Wow, I can hear the whole roof jumping. Nail number 4. So that's my first row of nails reinstalled. Now I'm gonna grab 5 this